All right, gang, welcome back. Just love to all of you. Let's take a minute to get comfortable cross-legged seat first and just get a little grounded. We'll do our little chakra ohms just to get ourselves in our body. So settling, either soft gaze on something on the floor or shutting the eyelids. And as you're settling in, just, kind of playing witness to your body. What's feeling good, and are there any things kind of calling out to you tonight that are wanting some attention? And in these first few moments of breath, just being inquisitive and curious about what's going on, either physically, spiritually, mentally. And we'll just take a few moments of pause, but begin to kind of lengthen your breath out a little bit. And take a second to say something nice to yourself. Something inspiring to yourself today. Ask yourself what it is that you need to know in this moment. And let's start the chakra ohms. So, guiding the breath, remember the Antakarana is right above the head, the oversoul, and we're guiding it down, 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 down. So we'll start breathing it into the crown chakra and down to the first chakra, ending with an Om. So let's exhale the air from our lungs. Breathing in. Moving from third eye, space between the eyebrows, breathing in and down. Throat chakra, in and down. Heart chakra. Third chakra. Navel center, second chakra. First chakra down to the feet. First chakra to the feet, into the earth. Om. earth back up to the feet. First chakra down to the earth. From the earth through the feet into the first chakra. Pause and just feel the resonance of the breath moving through each chakra. Sending a message to your body that all is well. Remember, your body's going to do whatever you tell it. So sending it loving messages of kindness and vitality, it's going to respond that way. Little lung cleansing. It feels like we need to cleanse the lungs. So on the inhale, you're stacking the spine, and on the exhale, you're hinging at the hips and breathing out and breathing out and breathing out until you can't get any more air out, and then stacking the spine on the inhale, and then exhale, folding. So we'll do that a few times until you feel like, all right, I've oxygenated my lungs and my body, and I'm ready to practice. So deep breath in, fill the lungs. Finding just a peaceful stillness. Making your way into child's pose. Could be on your knees, could be on your back. Settling sitting bones back towards the heels. And just listening to what your body needs, whether knees are together or outside edges of the mat. I really enjoy just rocking side to side a little bit. Kind of waking up the hips and the low back. 2 more breaths in child's pose. And tonight, let's just explore how you can soften into things, soften into your postures, and recognizing when you're kind of putting up a wall when you are moving into communication and your actions. And can you soften that and find another way through the experience than with a hard edge? Good, easing yourself up onto hands and knees. Eyes can stay closed as long as it feels comfortable to you. And if you want to just kind of wag your tail a little bit, opening up through the side body. And beginning to find that movement with the breath. That giving and receiving with the breath. Make it organic. If you want to sway through the head, neck, and shoulders a little bit. Maybe starting to move into that cat spine as you're swaying through the head, neck, and shoulders. One more time, side to side. Good, and then bringing it back to the center, finding cat and cow. Really make your breath powerful. Just because you soften doesn't mean that you aren't powerful. It means that you're in alignment with each moment. And when you're in alignment, it doesn't require a hard edge. One more time. Back into tabletop. Neutral spine, but zipping up the lower abdominals, extending right arm, left leg, firming the glutes as well, pulling up with a Mula Bandha, full breath in, exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, get long. Exhale, elbow to knee. 2 more. Extend long and hold on the inhale. Gazing down at the floor, listening to your alignment. Staying as you are, maybe bringing foot to hand. Good, release it out and lower it down. Couple barrel rolls with the belly. So you're moving into cat spine and cow pose, only you're rolling around a barrel. Good, back into a neutral spine, zipping up the lower abdominals. Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, extending right leg, left arm. Find your balance, pull it all into the center. Gazing at the floor, inhale, exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, exhale. One more time, and extend it long. Pause and just breathe. Finding center again, finding balance. Staying as you are, bringing foot to hand. Release it out. Lower it down. A couple more barrel rolls through your cat and cow. Switching directions. All right, inhaling left leg or left arm high. Reaching and broadening through the chest, the front side of the body. Sweep it through, thread the needle. Moving into that gorgeous exhale when you find the twist, maybe extending the leg long, maybe staying just as you are. Two more breaths, just as you are. Gently unravel. Reaching high to the sky, circle the arm around a little bit. Reverse it out. And again, stretch it high. Reach, reach, reach. Circle the wrist and lower the hand back down. Get the shoulder blade back in place again. Stabilize with the left hand. Full breath in, right hand reaches high. Inhale. And exhale, sweep it through. Settle in. Find out what this side needs. It might not be the same as the other. Deep, deep, long, even breaths. The breathing's what's going to help you soften into the pose. Couple more breaths. Good, and then unravel, being kind, reaching right hand high to the sky, circle it around a little bit. And the other direction. Good, reach it high again, circle the wrist out. As you're regrounding it down to the earth. Shimmy the shoulders around so they're nice and locked in place. Fingertips pointing towards the front of the mat. The rest of the fingers spreading out evenly from there. Stepping out into your high plank. Just observe yourself in your high plank. Are you locking your elbows out? Or you have that little micro bend? Think of all the muscles just hugging the bone to support the pose. When everything's working together, it's another experience of softening, right? Everything's in alignment. All right, slowly lifting the hips high, finding your downward facing dog. Pedaling that out, shifting weight, shifting gaze. Man, this feels good tonight. I have been painting ceilings in my house. And just letting my head hang heavy. Shift it any way you need to. And then find your pose. Find your down dog. Doesn't make any difference what it looks like. What does it feel like? It doesn't make any difference if the heels ever meet the mat. Never makes any difference if the legs are straight or knees are bent. Do what feels good in your body in this moment. Good, and slowly lift right leg high. Take a minute and just let the knee bend and the hip open. Gently square it off. Bringing knee to nose. Bringing the leg high. Knee to nose. Bringing the leg nice and high. Knee to nose. Low lunge. Take your time. Coming from hands to fists, maybe your wrists might need a break. And I'm going to do those barrel rolls with my hips again, just to wake them up a little bit, but you can lift and lower, you can do whatever you think your body needs right now. So I always find it interesting when my hips are screaming for attention. How am I resisting change? Or am I just craving it? That's the other end of this. Am I just craving something new, something different? Which I think that speaks to me right now. All right. Grounding the knee. And when you're craving something, lifting arms up and overhead. Steeple grip, find that little baby back bend. When you're craving something, how can you soften into it instead of forcing it? How can you find your way and stay in balance? Good. I'm just going to open up my arms a little bit more and find kind of a goalpost arms. My fingers are still interlaced because I want to stretch through the pectorals, and that makes me feel just even broader and bigger. And then releasing hands down, full breath in. Maybe pull the hips back first and then move into a little twist. Explore your twist. Good, a couple more breaths. If you want to grab your foot, you sure can. Bringing it center, full breath. Exhale, pull back. Maybe you want to go forward and back a little bit. Right, we're just starting to kind of lubricate the joints with our movements. Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. Nice, shift forward, ground the hands, front foot meets the back. You're in high plank and just pedal out your high plank a little bit. Get some stability through the shoulders, through the core, that means the belly and the spine. Maybe grounding both feet and rock it back and forth a little bit. Inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale, shift forward, now exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, finding that beautiful front body opening. Take your time. Like right now, I've got one foot flexed, one foot flat on the mat. And then I'm just going to switch that, but you've got to make sure you've got your core nicely firm to support your back. Good, and then lift into your down dog. Take a nice exhale. Open mouth, exhale. Bending knees, straightening the legs. Just make sure the shoulder blades are driving up the spine towards the sitting bones, which actually is the reverse. It's going down the spine, but up in the air. All right, let's lift that left leg nice and high. And take your time as you open the hip. Breathing into it. Square it off. Knee gently comes to the nose. And then bring it nice and high again, nice long spine. Knee comes back to the nose. Good, bring it all nice and high again. Knee comes to the nose. Find your way into your low lunge. Coming from hands to fists. Lifting and lowering, or maybe taking those big barrel roll circles with the hips. Just finding your way around and around. Good. Couple more breaths. Nice. And then find your way back down onto the back knee, and feel free if you want to shift forward and back a little bit. And just lubricating the joints. Perfect. Wondering if this is your season, if summer is your season, because I'm always able to soften in the summer. All right, breathing in and then coming up into full half splits. Steeple grip, finding that chest opener. There's something about the really humid air that allows me to soften. Some people get angry and aggressive with the heat and humidity, and for me, it's just perfect. All right, feel free if you want to open up the elbows, open up through the chest, and then release it down, deep breath. Exhale, pull it back, Ardha Hanumanasana. You could stay on your knee, you can pull back and sit on the heel. What is it that makes you feel a sense of freedom? Is it yoga? Is it walking outside? Is it running? I was swimming today, and every stroke I just felt like, freedom. All right, shift forward. Front foot meets the back, just flow through your Vinyasa. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Think about that question. Consider what in your life gives you that sense of freedom, and do it at least once every day. When you feel that sense of freedom, you just kind of unlock. You unlock curiosity, and you unlock this beautiful ability to imagine things in your life in a different way. All right, let's take it to the top of the mat. Hip distance or wider, find a halfway lift and fold yourself forward. Ragdoll pose, maybe interlace hands, chest expansion. Just inch the belly down onto the thighs. Let it rest there. Let the head hang heavy, gaze between the knees. Bend the knees, bend the knees, bend the knees. Give your body just a break. Let the hands hang heavy. Let the head hang heavy. Oxygenate your beautiful brain by sending some blood to the brain. Perfect. Let's find a nice halfway lift. Pause and hold in that halfway lift. Forearms are on the knees, and you're just like a turtle right now, like you're getting as long as you can from the sitting bones out through the crown of the head. So that means pressing forearms, elbows into the knees, shoulder blades draw back and down, and my neck is getting nice and long. Just decompress that spine a little bit. You can even do a little cat and cow move with the belly, and just notice how it feels. Inhale, you get long. Exhale, belly to spine. Chin to chest when you get into the cat spine. One more. And on your next inhale, reverse your swan dive. Come on up, Tadasana. Reach the hands high, steeple grip, deep breath in. Exhale, get a beautiful side body bend. Nice, beautiful side body bend. Keep getting length, keep stretching the side body. Right, we're creating space for the light to move into those areas. Find it back to center, and then exhale, other side. Nice, bring it back to center again. Reach it up tall, open the chest, baby back bend. Good, now clasp hands, come back to center and just bring the elbows down, opening up the chest. Belly's gonna still be pulled in, so you're not popping everything forward, belly's still pulled in. This is more about through the armpits and the pectoral muscles, right? And just getting that beautiful stretch, that chest opener. There's no one that says you can't walk off your mat at times too, right? If you need to move around a little bit, move around. Let the hands just hang. Shake the shoulders out a little bit. Good, and then open them nice and wide again. And bring right elbow under left, grabbing onto the shoulders, squeeze the shoulders, squeeze the triceps and elbows down towards the chest, let the chin follow. Releasing a ton of tension. What is it that you've been holding on to that can just melt off with your breath? Notice how I'm just rocking myself side to side. It's just such a self-soothing way to move. Just rocking. We do that with babies. There's a reason why they enjoy it. There's something very meditative about it. Something very soft about it. I'd open it up again. Open through the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Clasp those hands again, and then just stretch elbows down and away from the ears. Good, let it go. Just release it long. Shoulders are kind of hunching forward, and then big shoulder shrug. Right, shoulders come together, and then they open up again. Together, and then squeeze the shoulder blades. And then open and broadly. Left elbow under right. Grab onto opposite shoulder. Take a shoulder shrug and then just draw the triceps down towards the chest. Let the chin follow. You all are getting the benefit of my painting this weekend and weekday. Doing big, deep head, neck, and shoulder stretches and openings. All right, reach the hands up and overhead and then bend right elbow. And then just guide the elbow to the sky, or maybe you're guiding it from here, right? Just getting that tricep stretch. If you can and you want to clasp hands, feel free. Let it go. Shimmy the shoulders, just like your little rag doll. Little circles again. Move it into a flow, shoulders together and back, together and back. Reach it high, bending the left elbow. Not popping the chest forward, right? We're tucking everything back in. Helping it over, helping it up, feel the stretch. And if you'd like, clasping hands again. If that feels okay, you can always grab a strap or a belt if you can't reach. It's so green out. It's magical right now. Something magical about every season. All right, release. Soften. Now, I think we're ready to Vinyasa. All right, let's step to the top of your mat. Good, take a full breath in. Inhale. And exhale, swan dive, fold forward. Be kind, bend the knees if you need to. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, ground the hands, step back. Let's flow. Chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Breathing out. Breathing out. Breathing in, prepare to move. Exhale, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, palms to touch. Exhale, hands to the heart, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Get long through the spine. Exhale, move through. High to low push-up. Up dog, shoulders roll back and open. Down dog, hips come high. Surrender the breath. Inhale, prepare to move. Exhale, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, just collapse down, belly to thighs. Inhale, Tadasana. Hands to the heart. Samastiti. Close the eyes. What do you want in your life? What do you want that you might be resisting? What do you want that you could be softening to? Maybe it's just the sound of your own voice, giving you that internal wisdom and guidance. Breathe it in, release it out. Next inhale, coming into chair pose, Utkatasana. Weight in the heels, sitting bones keep pulling back. Just little pulsing, lifting and lowering. Glutes are firing, knees are tracking out towards the pinky toes. Now zip everything up and lift it up and reach out through the fingertips. Little pulse 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Weight transfers over to the right foot. Left lifts off, pulsing. Pulsing 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Place the left foot down, find chair pose, pulse, and pulse. 2, and 1. Weight into left foot, right lifts off. Good. Lift and lower. We're just saying hello to our glutes. Pulse 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Reground. Inhale. Exhale. Keep pulling back. Little pulsing while the sitting bones are pulling back. Fingertips are reaching forward. Spine is getting nice and long. Arms might be getting tired. Hands come to the heart. Surrender into your forward fold. Inhale, open, halfway lift. Exhale, ground the hands, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhaling, right leg high. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Big stretch. Inhale, square it off. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Inhale, bring it high. Right knee, left tricep. Inhale, bring it high. Knee comes to the nose. Low lunge. Stabilize through the hips. Reach it up to crescent lunge. Good. Find a little gentle twist. Right arm back, left arm forward. Back into crescent lunge. Ground the back foot, warrior 2. Shoulders release. Just pause and hold here for a moment. Palms to the sky. And palms back down to the mat. Tear your mat in half between the front foot and the back foot. And then reach out very powerfully through that front middle finger. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, take it back down to the mat. Front foot meets the back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, inhale, left leg. Bending the knee, open the hip, big stretch. Square it off. Left knee, left tricep. Inhale, bring it high. Left knee, right tricep. Inhale, bring it high. Knee to nose. Low lunge. Stabilize, pull everything in, stack it up, reach the fingertips high, crescent lunge. Good, full breath in. Exhale, gentle twist to the left. Inhale, bring it high again into crescent. Grab the back foot, warrior two. Pause and breathe. Tear the mat in half between the front and the back foot. Stabilize through the pelvis. Reach it up and then stretch it out. Gaze out through the front middle fingers. Good, palms go to the sky, shoulder blades release. Palms back down to the mat. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Rolling on 10 toes, bend the knees, belly to thighs. Make your way, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Little pulses, 4. Squeezing 3. And 2. And 1. Transfer the weight to the right foot. Pulse. Pulse. 4. 3. 2. 1. Left foot comes down. Pulse. 3. 2. 1. Weight in the left foot. Good. 4. 3. 2. 1. Both of them come down. Keep pulsing. Pull the sitting bones back. Fingertips reach forward all the way to where the belly just brushes the thighs. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the heart, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, ground the hands. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Staying as you are or flip your beautiful dog. Hold, breathe into it. Flip it back. Ground the hands. Hips are square. Inhale. Exhale, left knee. Right knee, right tricep. Bring it high. Right knee, left tricep. Bring it high. Knee to nose. Low lunge. Crescent lunge, full breath. Gentle twist to the right. Back to the center. Ground the back foot, warrior two. Pause and hold, breathe. Arms are strong, legs are strong, body is balanced. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Long, even breath in. Long, even breath out. How do you want to explore this? Getting some nice side body bending into it. My hand is just brushing the mat, or sometimes I just bring my tricep to the inside of the thigh and just stretch, stretch, stretch. Good. Roll out the wrists a little bit while you're here. Inhale, slowly reverse your warrior. And exhale, half moon. I don't even know. Half moon. The word isn't coming to me. Love into the pose. Know that you can stay as you are, or the challenge is to grab outside edge of the foot with your hand and find a little dancer's foot here. Good. Let it go. Get a bend in the knee now. And with control, step back. Warrior two, and inhale, reverse your triangle, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Beautiful. Again, feel free if you want to use that block and get a little side body bend. Keep your torso open, rotating towards the front of the room, or side of your mat, I should say. I'm facing the front of the room, you're not. Good. Rotate the wrists out if you'd like. And then get a bend in the knee. Sweep it up into star. Sink it down into goddess. Hands come to the inside of the thighs. Sinking those sitting bones down nice and low. And then slowly just rock yourself side to side. Slowly bringing opposite shoulder to opposite knee. Beautiful thing. Side to side. Rocking 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Side lunge to the back of your mat. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift the hips. And lower down. 2 more. Lift the hips. And lower down. 1 more. Lift them. Lower, pause, and hold. Stay as you are. Externally rotate that thigh. Good. You could be here with foot grounded, or you can bring the foot to the inside arch, or the inside, inner thigh. It's a beautiful thing. 3 breaths. 2 breaths. 1 more. Good. From side lunge, low lunge to the back of the room. Fingertips are going to ground right in front of the foot. On the inhale, bring the knees together. And on the exhale, find standing splits. And then a little curtsy. Knee comes behind. And then standing splits. Let's do that 4 more. Good. And 3 more. And 2. And 1, lifted high, pause and breathe. Holding here. Stepping back. Low lunge, drop down to the bottom knee. Inhale, sweeping arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Inhale again. Exhale, revolve, low lunge. Belly's coming through, shoulders gaze. If you want, you can pop up on that back knee. Lifting it off the mat, or you can stay just as you are. You can half bind it, whole bind it. Good, gently release to the center. Back of the mat, deep breath. And on the exhale, walk yourself over to a low lunge to the front of the mat. Fingertips are going to ground in front of the feet. Inhale, knees come together. Exhale, lift the leg high. Little curtsy. Bring the knees high, or the leg high. Curtsy. Foot is high. 4 more. Good. 3 more. And 2. And 1. Lift it high, pause and hold. Breathe in. Breathe out. Stepping it back into low lunge, drop down to the bottom knee. Inhale, arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands come back to the heart. Deep breath in. Revolved, low lunge. Belly comes through, shoulders gaze. Enjoy where you're at. Doing whatever you did to the back of the mat, repeating here. Wash, rinse, repeat. Hold 3. And 2. Good. Back to the center on 1. Grab the hands. Front foot's going to meet the back. Move through your vinyasa. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Take a minute and just shake it out. Shake it out. Get an open mouth exhale. If you're getting a little warm, reset. Nice. Inhaling left leg. Bend the knee, open the hip. Staying as you are or flip your dog. Front body opening. Good. Slowly flip back. Left leg lifts nice and high. Left knee, left tricep. Inhale, bring it high. Left knee, right tricep. Bring it high. Beautiful low lunge. Ground, stabilize, lift up. Find your gentle twist to the left now. Good. Coming back to center. Grounding in warrior two. Palms to the sky again. Let the shoulder blades rest. Palms back down to the mat. Tearing the mat in half with the feet. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. However you took the other side. For me, I got that really deep side body stretch. Couple more breaths. Nothing better than summer and just sweating it out. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Good. Exhale, half moon. Ardha Chandrasana, that's what I was thinking of. Ardha Hanumanasana came to me last time, and I couldn't lose that. All right, staying as you are, or the challenge pose, is to grab onto the outside edge of the foot, finding dancer's foot in your half moon. Hold here, 3. Beautiful, 2. Release it on 1. With your control, stepping into warrior 2. And then inhale, reverse your triangle. Get some space and length. Trikonasana. Same thing here. Do whatever you did on the other side. I'm working on that side body stretching in my body right now. Good, a couple more breaths. And then inhale, reverse your warrior. Get a bend in the knee. Bring it up to star. Nice, and sink it down to goddess. Hands come to the inner thigh. I'm going to turn around. Good, I'm going to turn around. Just find the stretch first and then slowly rock the knees, bringing opposite shoulder to opposite knee. Just feeling that stretch. Good. You can bring hands down to the mat. Right? This is your practice. What feels good? Perfect. Moving 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Coming to that opposite knee that we did last time. Because I spun around, I'm thinking it's at the back of your mat. Good. And side lunging here. So let's lower and lift it up. And lower and lift it up. Couple more. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Now lower, pause and hold. Sit on a block or keep sinking down. Externally rotate that straightened leg. Knee to the sky, toes to the sky. Remember, if this doesn't feel good, Janu Shirshasana, bringing the foot to the inner thigh. Either one is beautiful. Either one is perfect. Feel into it and love whatever you're doing. Love the one you're with. Good. All right, coming back to the center. Finding low lunge to the front of the room. Inhaling, arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Deep breath. Exhale, revolved. Low lunge. And again, you can pop back up and find full revolved crescent lunge, taking a half bind or a whole bind. Whatever's in your practice. I think I'm doing this in the reverse, but anywho. Holding here, 3. And 2. Good, bringing it back to the center on 1. Grounding fingertips in front of the foot, bringing these together. And then standing splits. Curtsy squat. Standing splits. 4 more. 3. And 2. And 1. Lift it high. Lift it high, hold. Pause and hold. Breathe into it. Let the head hang heavy. Stepping back. Low lunge. Walking feet to the left foot, finding low lunge there. Dropping down to the bottom knee. Inhale, arms sweep up and overhead. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale. Exhale. Find that twist. Popping up on the back foot if you'd like. Good, opening hands to fly. Half bind, whole bind. Find whatever feels good in your practice right now. Couple more breaths here. Gentle release to the front. Good, inhale, bring knees together. Exhale, standing splits. Knees come together. Standing splits. 4 more. You got this. And 3. And 2. And 1. Lift it high. Hold. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Step it back out. Ground the hands, front foot meets the back. Chaturanga. Good. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Whoo. Let the legs shake them out a little bit. That was a good one. Long, even breath in. Long, even breath out. Very nice, friends. Let's come down onto knees. Cross the legs, pull the feet through. Extend the legs long in front of you. Shake them out again. Make your way down onto the mat. Carve out the belly and roll it down. Knees come into the chest. Give them a good squeeze. Just settle yourself for a minute. All is well. Good. So, moving into bridge pose from here. Grab a block if you'd like for restorative bridge. Otherwise, feet are right by the sitting bones. Scooping the hips off the mat. Slowly lift and shimmy the shoulders underneath. Full disclosure, I'm actually wearing my swimming suit here today. I came straight from the lake. Not the bottoms, of course. Good, 2 more breaths, you got this. Melt yourself down. Maybe knees come into the chest, maybe Supine Konasana. Soles of the feet to touch, knees track out. Maybe you're windshield wipering. Maybe a little bit of all 3. Find stillness and softness. You've earned this pose. Good, grounding the feet again. Second set of bridge, with or without the block, or full wheel if that's in your practice. Doing those Mickey Mouse ears, drawing thumbs by the ears, fingertips towards the shoulders. On the in-breath, everyone lift. As you're finding your pose, you're shifting shoulders over wrists if you're in full wheel. Whatever you're doing, just enjoy that front body opening. Feel the freedom in this pose, the awakening in this pose. Good, and in your own time, you melt yourself back down to the beautiful earth. Let the earth embrace your body, knees into the chest, windshield wiper, Supine Konasana. It's all available to you. Surrender and just soften. Soften the jaw, soften the eyes, the eyelids, the shoulders, the wrists, the belly, the hips. Just relax, all is well. Good, knees come into the chest. Let's rock and roll 3 times along the length of your spine. 3rd time through, step back or shoot back into chaturanga. Move through a vinyasa. Up dog or cobra. Beautiful downward facing dog. Bend the knees. Maybe swivel the hips a little bit side to side until you feel like everything feels stretched out and released. Good. Let's inhale, shift forward into plank, and exhale, lower all the way down to the mat. Thumbs brushing the low ribs. Good. Setting up for cobra. So tops of the feet press down, quadriceps are firm, knees are off the mat, glutes are firm, zipping up the Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Now you're ready. Lifting head, neck, and shoulders. Squeeze those shoulder blades together like little cricket wings. Gazing right in front of the mat. Good, release. Right cheek down to the mat. Everything's soft. Chin comes back to the center. Salabhasana, locust pose. Hands are out like airplane arms. Feet are hip distance or wider. Take an inhale and lift head, neck, and shoulders. Belly's pulled in, Mula Bandha's pulled in. I'm lifting, doing that diaphragmatic breath. Lift and open, lift and open, lift and open. All is well, lower down, left cheek to the mat. Full surrender, fully soften. Jaw is soft, eyebrows are soft. Cheeks are soft, belly's soft, back is soft. Sway the hips a little side to side. Life is good. All right. Options. You can take upward facing bow by grabbing outside edges of both feet, or you can bring hands up and overhead, taking superhero. Good. And on that beautiful deep in breath, lifting up and open. Coming on down, surrender and soften. Such a beautiful balance and dance between the two. All right, chin comes center, ground the hands. Pull back and find a lovely child's pose. Could be traditional child's pose. You could rest head on forearms or hands. You could rock yourself a little bit from side to side. Moving into hip openers from here. So you're beautifully set up to go into half pigeon if you want to find a down dog. I, on the other hand, am going to take cow face today. So cow face posture, it's easiest to come from hands and knees and crossing. Let's start with right knee in front of left. Crossing at the inner thighs and then sitting back, making sure sitting bones are grounded evenly. If that's too intense for you, then just uncross the legs and find easy seat. One leg in front of the other. All right, so however you're finding your pose, breathing in, getting that space, getting that light and life force to move through the body, and then move into a full surrender and a fold. You could also be on your back in figure 4. Couple more breaths. Coming up early, if you want to take some side bending or you want to take king pigeon, otherwise just stay as you are. So side bending, draw your hand out away from the toes, breathing in, and then on the exhale, just reaching over. Again, making sure that the torso is open towards the knees. Nice, and then reverse, inhale, exhale, side body bend. Good, inhaling back to the center, and everybody resetting for the other side. So if you are in cow face, just lift the hips and swirl yourself back around until the left knee's on top this time, or uncross, recross. But however you get into it, making sure that the sitting bones are rooted down evenly. And that goes the same with like half pigeon, making sure that hips are facing the mat evenly. And on your back, making sure that everything's resting nicely. That hips aren't off, head, neck, and shoulders aren't off either. All right, breathing in, find a little space, find that light and that lift, and then surrender and soften into the pose. Find the ease and the enjoyment in it. That's what happens when you soften. You can actually find your way through to a place of ease. I don't believe life was meant to be hard. It reminds me of this little girl on Saturday morning TV when my kids were little, and she would say, "It's all how you look at it." That's true. How do you look at your life? With effort or with ease? Good. Keep on breathing, keep on softening. Couple more breaths as you are if you want to take some variations of this pose. If you want to take some side bending, if you're in a seated pose, lifting up nice and tall, this time grounding the left hand, side body bend. If you're in half pigeon and you want to take king pigeon, feel free. Good, bring it back to the center, full breath, side body bend. Back to the center. Everyone making their way into a comfortable seated pose, legs extended out long in front of you, Paschimottanasana. If you want to use a bolster, feel free to roll it under the knees. Toes flex back towards the nose. Inhale as you lift up and you're tipping the pelvis forward. Exhale, fold. Belly connects to the thighs. Or we're using a strap. Spine is long, could be here. Or again, bolster under the knees, belly to thighs. Find ease in this posture. Good, sitting up nice and tall. Carve out the belly, and again, make your way down onto that mat. Knees come into the chest. If you have ponytails in, maybe you want to take them out so you can rest softly onto your mat. All right, again, using the block under the low lumbar sacrum if you want to bring feet to the sky and just pause there. If you want to move into a full plow pose and shoulder stand, go right ahead. If you're in plow pose, shimmying those shoulders underneath. Weight on the triceps and the shoulders. Getting those hips lifted high over the shoulders. And when you're ready, lifting up for shoulder stand. Easing down in your own timing. Maybe you want to stay there for another 10 breaths or more. As always, it's your practice. Finding your way to happy baby. Grabbing inside arches of the feet, drawing knees down to the mat. Just rock yourself side to side. Let's do a nice fish pose tonight. So grounding hands, palms facing down, thumbs to touch, right underneath the sacrum. Shimmying those shoulders underneath, and as you're lowering the legs, you're lifting the heart. Throat is open, top of the head just gently rests on the mat, if it's touching at all. And allow your whole body to melt down, release the hands. Good, let's move into a supine twist, either right knee or both knees, draw into the body. Long, even breath in. Exhale, knee comes across the body to the left side, right hand reaches out, gazing to the right fingertips. Good, knee comes back into the chest, another good squeeze. Switch sides, left knee comes in. Deep, deep, even breath. Cross it over, supine twist. Good. Bringing knees back into the chest again. Slowly and gently wrapping forearms around the shins. Forehead comes up to the knees. Inhale, pressing shins into forearms, and exhale. Opening up for your final resting posture, Shavasana. Death of your practice. What can you surrender? What can you soften into? And just get out of your own beautiful way. All right, let's begin to lengthen out our breath. Gently filling the lungs to capacity and softly exhaling out. All is well, friends. When you feel ready, rolling onto your side. Just fill yourself with gratitude. That's the magic in life, is gratitude. And again, in your own time, take your time, moving yourself into a comfortable cross-legged seat. Palms gently come into heart center. Feel the love in your heart center. Guide it up to the third eye, space between your eyebrows. Seat of intuition, may you have peace in your thoughts. Prayer hands come to your lips, peace in your words. Prayer hands to your heart, peace in your heart and your actions. Bowing forward to seal in our practice. Namaste, friends. Okay, I'm just slightly giggling here because, again, another full disclosure, I'm in Shavasana. And all of a sudden I'm in a dream where I'm around a fireplace with a Bigfoot family. And they were pink. So, I don't know, pick that one apart for me and let me know your thoughts on it. I'd love to hear it. Anyway, namaste. Blessings to everyone.